Islam, Islam, Islam. Assalamu alaikum. Shabbat shalom. Shalom. Greetings, man. Greetings. Peace. I'm trying to fix something real quick. Mhm. Keep switching up everything. you see, stream y'all keep switching, you know, the controllers up, new things. So you gotta follow the screen because it change every so often. But look, I'm gonna bring something to you guys' attention. Bring something to you guys' attention. Now, I already know this information from reading books. The Code of Time Walker, the Golden Age of the Moors, and two other Tartarian books, and some other stuff. You know, so some things that I already know, right? So I really just I was kind of tired. You know, when you read a lot, it 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 it, it, it becomes tiring. You know what I'm saying? You get tired. All right. Just make sure my laptop charged. I got a new laptop because my old computer got compromised, blue screened. So I pretty much lose everything on my hard drive. Man, I got so much. Man, I got so much stuff on my hard drive. Music, all kind of stuff, man. All kind of stuff. But you know, when you out here in this world the way we are, you know, banging for the Moorish Empire, you know, we gonna have that because we already know you read the kind of stuff that we read, and you know you put the pieces of the puzzle together, and you like, oh, so that's why they saying this and saying that. Are they from Africa and all this shit, bro? They trying to hide the Moorish Empire. They don't want nobody to know. I'm gonna tell you why. We had a mean army. Our army was thick. We policed the world. Do you understand me? We policed the world. These so-called so-called Negroes in America. It was pretty much the Negro army. Pretty much in so many words. Yep, the Moroccan army here in El Morocco, aka a Mexican. You know what I mean? So we already know all this stuff, man. And if you call yourself a researcher and you don't know this stuff, man, because you ain't researching, or you are a agent that's working against us to keep the Moorish Empire hush. We already know why they doing it. We know who doing it. We already know. I did a couple of videos about it. You know what I mean? So I ain't really get, you gotta read between the lines because we all know, man, certain stuff you can't say. on these social media platforms. You gotta stay away from certain topics. I mean, you get shadow banned and all kind of crap, man. They don't truth talk on YouTube or any social media. Truth talk is not what they want. It's not what they want. Just like conscious rappers, they don't want no rappers talking about um 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 proclaiming your nationality. They don't want no rappers talking about put the guns down, stop shooting each other, put the dope away, leave that shit alone, get that shit to somebody else. Don't get that shit, feed that shit to your own people just so you can have a Gucci belt on. Just so you can have a fucking Gucci belt on, you destroy a whole neighborhood. But then when you do the knowledge on these European designers, huh, and you find out some other shit. Like you rock like how crazy that sound. All right, so just listen to it. I'm an OG, so I've been sitting back watching this whole shit go down. Okay, so we honor these rappers that destroy our neighborhood with drugs and guns, right? All designed through the Ashkenazis, Jesuits, Freemasons. They know what's going on. Sororities. They know what's going on, man. They know what's going on. All they want to do is, and listen, I got a big family. So you already know me banging against them, you know, we kind of, we don't really had no fallouts about it. But, one of my little sisters, she went with the sorority thing, which she got knowledge herself. Like, I don't know what, I don't know. She's a bae, born and raised. So I don't know what happened. Like they made her feel like she was a part of something. You never know, man, why people do what they do. Some people just ain't 10 toes down. Some people are traitors. Some people are ops. Some people don't care about the upliftment of our people and us getting back to where we was before the fall of Grenada in 1492. January the 2nd, 1492. What else happened in 1492? A whole bunch of other shit happened in 1492. So they play games with the numbers, chronology, all that shit, man. They added 1,000 years on, you know what I mean? So I already know that Anatoly Fomenko, he already proved all that their dates are way, way, way off. And all of this stuff that we think happened a long time ago happened more recent than you think. Yeah. So I'm doing home. I did. I'm doing. I was doing. I'm doing homework on Tartary, and which is AKA Barbary. I know y'all know about the Barbary Wars. That's you, nut ass, here in America. And no, you not from Al land, okay? You are from where you're standing. That's another thing. We the only people that are standing. We think okay. Trying to think the man. It trips me out so hard. Sometimes I get my words scrambled. I'm trying to get this out. Yeah, but we the only people in the world. Think about it. Here in America, the so-called Negro, aka i.e. black, aka African American. These people here, man, y'all are the only people. We are the only people that think, not me, but let's just say, I'm just saying we as in context as us, but not me because I know better, right? But we the only people that think we are from other than where we're standing. How about trying that out for a minute? How about trying that out for a minute? Everybody always quick to run somewhere. And listen, we running other places while everybody else running here. That's about the craziest thing, man. That's about the craziest thing. Everybody's running here, but we running every. Man, you better stay here and do your homework about you. You better stay here and learn your homework about you. And then they put together a whole money machine to keep you from knowing who you are more. Now, let me go back to what I was doing some reading, and just to take a little break, I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna type this in the search engine and see what robots say. I just wanted to know because I already know this, right? But I wanted to see what robot was gonna say. So I typed in Ottoman Empire in the in old world America. Ottoman Empire in old world America. Boom. Top of the page. Ottoman the Ottoman Empire in the Americas. So yeah, man. What we talking about? America is the old world. So we already know this. I'm gonna read a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna read what Robot said over here. Right, Robot says something. Okay, so let's read. Let's read just a little bit of this, just a little bit, real quick. The Ottoman Empire, also known as the Turkish Empire, which was an empire that controlled much of Southeast Europe, Western Asia, and Northern Africa between the 14th and the 20th century. Okay, did you hear him say that they ruled America? No, because guess what? It was you. It was you. It was you. It was you. Okay. So let's read with robot, bro. Let's read with robot, bro. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to that. We're gonna go back to America is the old world. We're gonna go back. We're gonna come back to this, but let's just see what robot said real quick. So robot said the Ottoman Empire, one of the mightiest and longest lasting dynasties in world history. Do you hear me? So now you know why everybody don't like you. Now you know why it's like an oxymoron. It's crazy because everybody don't like you, but they want to be you. Overstand. Everybody in the world wants to be you. Everybody in the world. You even got drill rappers in Africa now. You got drill rappers and Africa. You, what? Dress code. I'm sorry, they wearing skinny pants and they doing all that the same way we dress here. All right, picture this. See, because by me being a little older, I've seen things that a lot of you youngins have never seen, and I've been places and seen things that a lot of you young dudes have never. You have no idea. You have no idea. See, I remember when hip hop first hit the scene. When hip hop first hit the scene, first of all, they was trying to ban it. They was trying to ban it. And back then, as me being a youngin', I'm mad. Like, why they trying to ban our shit? You feel me? But now that I'm a little older, now I understand why. But even though back then, we still wasn't like, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you. Drugs, 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 guns, 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 drugs, drugs, guns. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Everybody the fucking man. Everybody is my neighborhood and done this, done that, banging and bro, guess what? News flash alert that been going on in every hood, in every ghetto, in every city in the Americas. So us, you know, perpetuating the genocide of our people is sick, duh. It's sick. Especially right now. Especially right now. Man, we on the brink of like 4 different wars that could pop right now at any given time. And all of our youngins, they in the fucking twilight zone. They on IG bragging about how much what they got. Bro, do you own any land? Bro, do you own any property? Who were these OGs that's teaching you? Because they got you lunching, probably on purpose so they can rob you at some point. I don't got no problem with finesse with 2 times shorty. I ain't got no problem with him. But when I found out that he had a warrant for his arrest for not paying his rental car fee, I was like, what? the- it- what? What? So every video he got, he's in this big dumb $1 million car. It ain't even his. They rentals. He ain't even got enough sense. It's just instead of renting all these big dumb retarded cars, just go buy you something nice. He ain't got enough sense to take your money, bro, and go buy some land. Go buy you some property. Go buy you some homes. That's why they choose a lot of you young dudes. They choose y'all because they know y'all ain't thinking right. Y'all don't have the right uh uh like OG men around. I ain't talking about women. Now women, mama, trust me, I ain't taking nothing away from mama. But understand, boys need to be reared by uh divine masculine energy men. Men. Preferably Moorish men. Because especially as one tho- those of us that are like really 10 toes down, man, my boys, they in line. All of them. Trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. To the point the way as though we get to beefing. They want to do this. They want you ain't. If if it don't sound right to me, that is no, no, no. And if you don't like it, hit me in my mouth. Simple as that. And it had to be done on the grass, and you find out that you better not hit me in my mouth again, then we good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just blessed enough to be an OG man that still can move, is still mobile, can still bang out push-ups, can still bang out setups. Alhamdulillah. And yeah, I I'm thanking the ancestors. I'm just thankful for that. I'm not, ain't no braggadocious shit. Because some people they read shit different. They be, oh, yo, brag. No, dog. I'm just saying. I got some homeboys that they can't eat. They in the hospital and nah, man. So I'm thankful, man, for I don't complain. Every morning I get up, I give thanks for nature letting me rise again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let me go into this. But look, so I was a little tired, right? So I said, man, let me just do a little, just search. So, like I said, I typed into the search engine Ottoman Empire in overall America. And then I saw a robot going crazy. All right. So it says the Ottoman Empire, one of the mightiest and longest lasting dynasties in the world in world history. You hear me? One of the mightiest and longest lasting dynasties in old world, just world history. Yeah, world history. New. So I guess they saying old and new. Had a surprising presence in the Americas. Ooh, did you know that? See, all y'all that think Moors in America, hell no, Moors from Africa. You a idiot. You dumb. You stupid. Whoever this dude was that Ahanu just got finished. Ahanu ill, shouts to him because man, some people just don't. Their frequency just not high enough yet, brother. It's an illness, man. It's an illness, man. We have been trained so hard to believe something that's not even fucking true. It's so ingrained and embedded in our genetic code that we can't even come out of it. Some of us can't even come out of it. It's a sickness, man. Open up your mind. Think. See, for me, I gotta learn something every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. You know how many times I have I thought something what it was, and then when I found out that it wasn't, then I had to make the adjustment. That's what being a researcher or a scholar is. You're learning. So before you knock something down, Sister Messy, you know what I'm saying? Before you knock something down, learn it first. You don't even know nothing about it. You have no idea. You're going off of academia, what academia is telling you. But you got to understand that academia is the op. Academia is the op. They didn't flopped and flipped shit, tit. They didn't turn the compass upside down. North and south, south and north, east and west, west, east. They didn't do years on there. And like I said, Anatoly Fomenko proved that. And they ain't done so much. How come when you're reading something, especially on Wikipedia, because they own that too. Yeah, I got the primary sources of the people, our actual op that owns Wikipedia and Google. And they own the entire school system. They own the entire school system and the books. They pick the curriculum, right? Just like I went live earlier today. Real quick, I went live earlier today just to ask one quick question. I don't know if I did it on Facebook. But y'all check out my Facebook, man. My Facebook wild too, boy. I'm trying to tell you. I be going in Paris McGee Jr. On Facebook. Instagram. It's INDIGENOUS 50 at I'm sorry, 50 underscore APPAREL. So it's indigenous 50 underscore apparel. I got a clothing line called IA, Indigenous Apparel. It's the reason why I called it that. And it was telling me to plug up my computer, and my computer is plugged up. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. There you go. Switch spots in my surge protector. So, man, I forgot where I was at. My bad, y'all. But look, and it's just an illness. I think I was talking about A1, I think. But bro, you did a good job, man. You did a good job. You did a good job. It's just that, you know, like, man, listen, everybody, we already know that a lot of people not going to understand. A lot of people are so ingrained with the goofy doctrine that they're not looking outside of the box. With our story, you got to look outside of the box of what they wrote, and you got to be able to see the goofiness, get rid of it, and take out of it what you really need. You know what I'm saying? But it tripped me out because just check it out, check it out. So it say the Ottoman Empire, one of the mightiest and longest lasting dynasties in the world, had a surprising presence in America. So y'all didn't know that. Did you know that? Did you know that the Ottoman Empire was here in America? Did you know that Granada in Spain was here in America? Did you know that? Yeah, we talking about sultans that they were paying tribute to. Man, we talking about Islam. We talking about Arabic. We talking about Latin, and we talking about Algonquin languages. Man, read, man, read. So let's see what Robot's saying. Let's see what Robot's saying. And Robot already gave us a jewel. Said, what did he say? The Americas. Now it says, let's explore this intriguing historical connection. Moroccan presence in America. Robot is saying this. Ro- Robot is saying this. And some of you nut asses can't get it in your head. At least take it in and then just start doing the research. If you say you a scholar, you say you're a researcher, it's 9 million of them out there talking about they got a debate league going on and all. Bro, let me tell you, I don't have no fucking time trying to beat something in someone's head. If their frequency is not high enough to receive it, I'm just wasting my time. I'm just wasting my energy. And my energy is too valuable to just be wasting it. I don't cast pearls to swine. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't more is one thing that's another thing we don't do. We don't pound shit on people. Like, I'm telling you, Doug. Nah, Doug, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. If you want to remain being a nigga, if you want to remain being black, if you want to remain being a Negro, a colored, an African American, if you want to remain being that under all this federal recognized goofness, if that's what you want to be into, then do your thing. But trust me, everybody out here, all these other nations, they dealing with nationality. They're not dealing with crayon colors. They're not dealing with how you pumping your fist to black. Have you done the etymology on black? Have you done the etymology of the word black? I'll wait. You need to do it. So how you tap yourself into being black, okay? Do your thing. Rock out. If that's what you subscribe to, if you subscribe to being a straw man, then do your thing, Doug. As a matter of fact, I'm pumping my fist for you. But I just don't understand why you not in Africa asking for reparations. If you why you here asking for reparations? You supposed to be down there asking for reparations, man. What's going on? They, they, what we doing? The shit never happened the way you think it happened. Get the book White Cargo. Get the book White Cargo. Read that. And I mean read it. I ain't talking about thumb through the pages and all this shit. That's another thing that tripped me out. I'm in the asses tonight. I'm sorry. Pause. But I have to, Doug. My thing is this. How are you a scholar when do you read? Because every time I look on you, every time I go on YouTube, you live. How you live? Do you ever study? Do any of you researchers ever study? Or are you niggas Googlers and Wikipedias and shit? Because if you're doing that, bro, you're gonna have a lot of problems. You're gonna have a lot of problems. See, I done gotten to the point now where I know how to read through the bullshit now. I know how to weave through Wikipedia and be like, that's goofy. That's goofy. But they tripping. Oh damn, they going in right here. I I yes. I can do that now. You know what I'm saying? I can do that now. I mean, I was lucky enough to be let me get back then I'm gonna get back to this. I was lucky enough to go through certain stages as a kid through my grandfather and my father on my dad's side. And I was ingrained in the gospels on my mother's side. You know what I'm saying? So they both pulling different ways. My mom and them pulling, my dad and them pulling, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, my dad and my uncles and all of them, they are making transformations. Like when I was born into the NOI. Then we went to Moorish, right? And I was too young to really, I wasn't really getting it. I was, and there was so many other distractions out there, and I was too young, and blah blah blah. And my dad was young, and that's just how life is how life goes sometimes. Um, the decisions that we make. You know what I'm saying? That's just life. You got to go through your trials and tribulations. You got to go through your pain to come out on the other side, and it'll make you a better person. Because you went through the pain. You didn't try to go around it. You actually went through it, and it is what it is. You come out on the other side a better man, a better woman. You know what I'm saying? Instead of running from problems, deal with them. Don't pick up the alcohol bottle. Don't pick up the needle. Don't pick up the straw. None of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Be strong, get through it. Be strong, get through it, man. We've lost so much, man, and it's not our fault, man. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. Um, I'm gonna say one more story, and then we get back to this. Yeah, excuse me. Yesterday I was driving, and like I was thinking about all of the people that I knew that was close to me that I knew them since elementary school, you know, and they not here no more. Okay, and a lot of them, why aren't they here? A lot of them due to drugs and guns, drugs, guns, drugs, guns, money, drugs, guns, money. Wanting to be the man. Everybody got to be the man. You know, no, you you know, it trips me out how a dude to be like, yo, get that nigga off my block. Why you standing on my block? Doug, it's not your block. Not unless you really buy it. Do that, Mr. Dope Man. Mr. Dope Man, why don't you buy the neighborhood? Why don't you buy the houses? Why don't you do something with the money besides buying tennis shoes and chains and skinny ass European clothes? Yo, buy some land. Then you really could toss them. Then you really could set shit up the way I mean, I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying, man, yo, like really, ain't nobody gonna give a shit. And the only way we're gonna gain some footage in this whole situation that we're going through right now, this doomsday versus thing that we're going through right now, that's still in effect. It's still in effect. Don't think it's not. Still in effect. Shit was written in 1452. And guess what? They still rocking out. They still rocking out. Remember, Grenada fell in 1492. A whole bunch of other a whole bunch of other things happened too. At least that's what they said. So I was reading a book. I've read a book about the lies, and even in that book that was telling me about the historical lies, they were lying as they were telling me the historical lies. Terrible, boy. Terrible, man. Terrible, man. Terrible. But look, so I'm driving down the street. No, I was on the Beltway, and I just started thinking about how many friends I lost due to this war that's being waged upon my people. And the bad part about it is they don't even know. They don't even know. They don't even know. They too busy worrying about Gucci, Lucci, Tunchi, Snoochie, Flucci, Blambucci, and all these cheese and shit. And that's all they worried about, Doug. And perks and saw a nut ass somebody sent me this nut ass show and I was watching Top Rat, legendary Top Rat. Man, this nigga was on a live making Percocet deal, trying to make a Percocet deal. I was like, this nigga, I thought, yo, you supposed to be uplifting the community, Doug, not trying to make a sale or whatever on a live about some Percocets. But and you thought that shit was cute. That's the crazy part about it. But because you dudes are a little bit younger than me, I kind of expect it. You know what I mean? So that's why I kind of like be sitting back, just going, man. Look, yeah, young, but when I was little dude, like y'all, I was shit. I probably was worse. I probably was worse. You know, even though I was reared in a very high frequency home, I still, you know, by me living in the neighborhood, I started hanging out with the fellas and doing what they was doing. And then boom, now they got this new thing called rap. And you know what I'm saying? And then you got these clothes and you gotta have the big dookie chain. And guess what? The whole time, I don't know if none of you youngins know, but those dookie chains, all of those dookie chains that you saw from the 80s and shit, they was all fake. They was all fake, man. That shit wasn't real, dog. They were hollow like aluminum, like spray painted gold. Yeah, but if you didn't, man, look, I done did all because back then I was like doing other things. Let's say that I was doing other things. So we used to go up New York, and while we was up there, we used to inquire on the jewelry, right? Come to find out, man, they was all fake. All of the big dookie ropes from the 80s, they was all it wasn't none of that shit real. None of that shit. Even the ones Jam Master Jay was wearing, and rest in peace, rest easy, Jam. Man, I heard he got his peep, got the dude finally caught the dudes that did what they did. I was hurt about that when that happened, man, because Jam Master Jay was like, y'all don't know, man. Like they, he was your DJ Khaled. I'm gonna say back then he was the Khaled. Yeah, he was the Khaled back then. I'll say that right back then. Yeah, but they was the one that introduced my Adidas. They don't do, man, what? I come up in that, bro. You hear me? I'm 13, 14, 15, rocking my shell heads with no shoestrings in them. Or we would get the New York fat shoestrings. The New York fat joints, put the New York fat joints inside of your shell heads or your suede Pumas and your velour sweatsuit or your Le Coq Sportif sweatsuit with some Le Coq Sportif tennis, man. Listen, man. Y'all think y'all dressing now, man. Look, we. I ain't gonna say that because in the '70s they was slick too, yo. In the '70s they was slick. They had the slick, yo. Come on, man. They was rocking the suits and the big hats and the platforms and the shoe. You know what I mean? Don't never forget none of that stuff, man. We got to big up that stuff, even though we got all this historical shit going on. That's all that too. You know, we also got to talk about our our heritage, like who we are as people. You know, we started all genres of music. We started all the genres of music, rock and roll, jazz, classical. So yeah, Beethoven, 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 okay, yeah, Beethoven, yeah, the more, yes, okay, out of Europe, okay. People don't understand our connection. Like this beef shit, like it's crazy. Y'all don't understand a lot. We had a lot of, the five and the six, the Moors and the Hebrews or Yahudas. You know what I mean? We used to bang on conquistadors together. Yeah, y'all, yeah. See, you gotta read, man. Read. And I ain't talking on Wikipedia. Really read. You'll find out that the five and the six go way back. Did you hear what I said? The five and the six go way back. Shouts to Shikamaga Tallahassee Eel, my brother down in deep Turkey Town. Turkey Town. Yeah. He down there deep south. Check out his page, man. He got a serious page and he giving it, he breaking it down. I was doing some homework and I was a little worried about the homework being even when I came up with like Lemuria and found the I was talking about Lemuria 3 years ago when nobody was really talking about it. But I was kind of worried about. I was like, no, this look kind of wow. You know what I'm saying? Next thing I know, everybody started talking about it, and I bam, I started dropping my videos. Okay, let me slide mine in now. You feel me? But yeah, once once you get the knack, boy, stuff just gonna start jumping out at you. And I'm also in this I did some I've been doing the knowledge on 720. Now 720 is my birthday. And I'm do you do the knowledge on it if you care. If you don't care, then you don't care. But um on the 22nd of this month, Sharif and I are going in Moors in America. It's gonna be called the Seven. The Seven. It'll be called the Seven. So we're gonna give you some information on the seven and tied into more science. So I hope y'all come through for that. I'm gonna be interviewing um Sharif because he ran Sheik, 10 toes down, Moors in America. He 10 toes down, man. Good brother, man. Good brother. We talk almost probably every other day. We correspond, you know. Sometimes we talk, but we correspond a lot too. Good brother, man. 10 toes down. Just like I said, that's just one thing about us. I don't really deal with no dudes unless they 10 toes down. You know what I mean? Shikamaga, Telemasi ill, deep, 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 deep down. You know what I mean? He 10 toes down. Like, I mean, really 10 toes down. You not want to play with that man. You not want to play with that man. All you gotta do is pull his videos up and check his videos out, his intros, how he carry it. So I can't do that. I can't do that. He probably can do it, but I can't. Something happened to me when I was like 22, and because of that, I can't do it. Yep. But yeah, man. But yeah, man. Yeah. Back in the day, man. Back in the day. Oh. I got one more thing to say about back in the day. Guess what? Did some homework and found out. I know I'm jumping all around, bro, because it's so much. I've been doing a lot of reading. I've been doing a lot of reading, meditating, cultivating my son. That's more important to me than YouTube videos, yo. So, you know, and not just that. I'm gonna tell you for real, the brothers already done it, man. Brother Hakeem Bey done it. You hear me? Asia, these brothers done it. Dr. Lean, they done already done it. They done already showed it. But I'm gonna regurgitate everything they did or they already said? Nah. I'm gonna pay homage to them for bringing the science that they bring. Now, if I regurgitate something not knowing that they already did it, then I don't know. But if I know that it's something that they already went over, I'm not gonna reteach it again. No, I'm gonna try to find something else that's gonna tie into it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. But let's check out what Robot had to say about the Ottoman. 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 I don't know about the Ottoman also being a tribe in America. Oh man, yo, y'all funny as shit, boy. Y'all really ain't ain't been doing no homework for real, man. Niggas talking a good game. Man, Lane Calloway, he's a nut ass. Man, niggas ready to box on his belly anyway. Niggas ready. See, 'cause first of all, you ever notice this? Moors, right? We don't never go after people. Whatever you believe, whatever you do your thing. The only people we bust on is the people that we know is our ops, right? And you might have about 50 chances to jump out there before we finally one of us say, what? A lot of that shit, yo, we just be ignoring y'all, Doug. Because we so see when you know what you know, there's no need to to address it. There's no need. There's no need. Our information is so substantial that, man, listen, I'm in control of my emotions, Doug. Can't none of you nut ass niggas out here, man, control my emotions, Doug. My armor too thick, my skin too thick. Feel me? I was an overhead lineman due to knowledge. I was an overhead lineman for over 10 years, Doug. You hear me? And I worked around a bunch of hillbilly redneck motherfuckers, Doug. All they did was got slick out their mouth. So it was either take care of my family or beat the shit out one of these, you know what I mean? One out of one of these Mamelukes. So I had to learn thick skin. I had to learn it. And guess what? Got it. Nigga can't say shit to me online. Slick. Well, it's gonna make me mad. You get disrespectful. You start talking about my wife and my mother and my bro. I'm coming to find you. I'm not your average YouTuber. Not your average YouTuber. I love my people, Doug, but I also will get with you. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be, I'm just saying. Sometimes everybody talk. Listen, I don't disrespect nobody. Don't disrespect me. I had some wild ass coon ask me, where do I live? Boy, you gotta be a young nigga to ask a grown ass man some shit like that. Either you're a young nigga or you just a pure D idiot to ask a grown ass man where do he live at. I don't think he really realized. See, that's another thing. A lot of these nut ass uh young punks. If you older than and you said it, then you're a fool. Better off being a young dude that just don't know nobody. Because that happens a lot too. A lot of young dudes get themselves caught up in a lot of this shit out here, man. The streets, prison, they don't be nobody get themselves into. Never underestimate somebody that you don't know. I'm gonna say it again. If any youngins that watch this broadcast, if y'all share this, really, I'm banging for the youngins. I bang for the generations to come. That's why I do what I do. I bang for the generations to come. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Now I'm ready to hold up. Hold up. Yeah. So a lot of times, man, I'm banging for the generation to come. You hear me? I'm banging on the generations to. I'm banging for the generations to come. Yeah, that's how much I love them. That's how much I, 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 I I don't want them to be in their 40s and their 50s waking up. No, I want you to know at 5 who you are. I want you to know at 4 who you are. Because once you know who you are, then you know who they are. Once you do the knowledge itself of who you are, then you'll know who your op is. Then you gotta get into that 48 laws of power. You gotta get into that. A lot of youngin' and ignorant ass niggas that don't know nothing. That's another problem we got. Niggas don't know how to shut up. Shut up. How about shut up for about 5 minutes? Just shut up and listen sometimes. That's one of the 48 laws. Shut the fuck up and listen sometimes. Maybe you'll learn something. But if you keep running your mouth, you ain't gonna never learn shit. That's why I be tripping off these some of these content creators that's on YouTube every single day. How do you call yourself a researcher or a scholar or a teacher or a master student or even I know adepts ain't doing this. I know you became an adept because you studied. So I ain't gotta say this to adepts, but you know hierophants, yeah, people that are heavily studied, bro. You don't have if you online running your mouth every day about something. How what do you when do you have time to read? When do you have time to study? When do you have time to meditate? When do you have time to cultivate your family? When do you have time to cultivate your community? Let's keep it real, yo. Let's really, really keep it real. I went on AP show probably about a month ago, and I was trying to really tell them brothers, man, the debating is cute, but is the debating gonna help out? Is the debating gonna put our people on current events that we need to know about? That's the real deal. Making your status correction. You know what I mean? Getting yourself prepared just in case one of these situations pop off. Because the way the shit is looking, the shit looking like a situation about to pop off. Now, it could either be civil war, immigrants against us. It could either be World War III. Hamas has already linked. Hamas has already sent out a a a a high probability place of attack in America. They put out a list saying that these are the places that might get attacked. Bro, the shit ain't over with. They still busting. And we just had a couple soldiers that got killed and Biden ain't do shit. Why? Because they was melanated? Why? Because they was Moors? That's probably why. That's probably why. They was either Moors or Hebrews, one of the two. One of the two, man. It's all the same family. Yeah, it's all the same family. So yeah, man. Biden ain't even Biden. Come on, Doug. You supposed to bust back. You don't let them bust on you, kill your soldiers, and then you yarning and shit, laying in the bed drinking hot tea and fucking I don't know, watching Price is Right. Come on, man, what we doing? Crazy, crazy. Then you got um, then you got they keep showing the previews of this movie that's ready to come out where the states are going to be beefing with. It's like a Democratic and Republic beef, like a war. Because Texas, down in Texas, the hillbilly boys, they stood in a line and said, "Ain't nobody getting through here. Nobody. We don't want no immigrants. Yeah, we bucking and what's up." These was Slavics. These were Khazars. These were, you know what I'm saying, Mamelukes. Yeah, they wasn't for it. He was like, no. So yeah, they tied the immigration thing too. So because there's people down here already doing bad. Why would you come somewhere with people already doing bad? More people, less resources. Now people gonna start drop kicking each other over some chicken legs, a pack of chicken legs. Niggas gonna be in the market fighting over them, pulling, grabbing for the chicken legs. Yeah, they got this movie out called Hunger. Hunger. You think dope fiends and crackheads go be tripping when they ain't got their shit? Yeah, all right. See how you act when you ain't got no food. See how you act when you ain't got no food. You hear me? That's what I'm saying, man. We worrying about all this other shit. We worrying about all this other shit. I mean, I'm from here, I'm from there. They call us here. This word mean that. Yo, is anything getting done? Is any work getting done? All y'all niggas doing is smoking weed all day long. Let me get where I'm begging for cash at. If somebody post support the channel, one of y'all these guys should. If nobody else support the channel, I'm gonna stop the video right now, bro. Is that why you doing it for money, or are you doing it for the love of your people? Ah, see, but I don't really get on these young brothers' asses because I still love and respect them because they're at least doing what they're doing at the young age that they are. Some of them in their 30s, most of them in their 30s. They don't, man, in my 30s, man, I'm trying to tell you. First of all, you couldn't even bring no cameras or nothing like that on nowhere near nobody. It couldn't be, Crumb got the thing. We got everybody going around. This is Crumb. You're now watching Crumb TV. Bro, you couldn't do that back in the day around. And not in my neighborhood, you couldn't. You couldn't bring no cameras around. We couldn't bring no cameras around because we don't know what you doing. Why you got cam? Why you got camera, yo? That's yeah. So this whole camera thing is new to me. All this shit new to me, man. Because real stand up dudes don't fuck with no cameras, dog. Cameras send niggas to prison. Even though I don't do that, I own a little outfit, so yeah, I ain't gotta be out here like I ain't gotta be out there like that no more. End it. How did it end? You know, 11. Yeah. Mic check, mic check. Oh, a little bit. Echo, echo. Why is that echo? And I just started. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to see why I'm mic check, 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 mic check. I think that's it. I think I did. Uh, I never said this is recording. All right. Wait a minute. I had a little mind a little problem. When you go in, you- you're gonna mess with stuff. It showed me that it was recording. Um, yeah. All right. Mic check, mic check. All right, we back, we back, we back. You already know, man. They gonna do their shit. They always do their shit. You already know they gonna do their shit. They always doing their little goofiness. Always. Mhm. Let's try something. Oh, give me 1 second, man. 1 second. All right, cool. We got it. Now, let me go back. All right. They tried to lose me for a minute. You know how they do. You know how they do. So a lot of people don't know about the Ottoman Empire in America. Man. People just don't. They have no idea. So I wanted to see what robot was going to see. If it was a robot was going to say, let's go over it again. If you just, I mean, let's see what's going on. The Ottoman Empire, one of the mightiest and longest lasting dynasties in the world, had a surprising presence in America. They had a surprising presence in America. In America. No, you don't say. If you didn't know. That's just if you didn't know. So I'm tripping that robot. It's telling y'all. They've been trying to hide this shit. They don't want nobody to know this shit. We already know though. Let's explore this intriguing historical connection. All right. So it says Moroccan presence in America. The Ottoman Empire ruled Morocco. The Ottoman Empire ruled Morocco. Where was the Ottoman Empire at? In America. And it's essential to establish the Moroccan presence in the Americas. Okay? The Ottomans, also known as the Turkish Empire, controlled vast territories in Southeast Europe, Western Asia, and Northern Africa from the 14th to 20th century. You know what he's talking about? He's talking about you. He's talking about you, so-called Moor, so-called Negro in America. They talking about your army. The fall of Grenada was in 1492. Also around about that time, we had what? Doom Diverses, 1452, right? What is the Saracen? Do I have to look that up? What is a Saracen? Those who are well studied, right? Doom Diverses. What is a Saracen? A Saracen is a Moor, all right? Shit. Do I gotta read? Do I gotta look all this shit up? So interestingly, ancient Turkey, ancient Turkey, look at this. The Ottoman Empire in the Americas, ancient Turkey. So, like I said, shouts to my brother Shikamaga Ill, or Shikamaga Telemasi Ill. You already know. He told us all about Turkey Town. We know about Turkey Town. That's deep, 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 deep down south, Turkey Town. Um, the prophet, um, Teskatawa, Teskatawa, they called him the prophet. I don't even know, Teskatawa is? Tecumseh's brother. I got a picture of Tecumseh, okay? Got a picture of Tecumseh. Tecumseh got a turban on. I gotta pull it up? No, you pull it up. I got a picture of Tecumseh with a turban on. Whenever you see a turban or a fez, more. And it ain't no dirty, funky. They got some writing on the front of it, then you might want to reconsider that because they are the ones that have the writing to the prophet Noble Ali sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said to us, "Do not mark up your fast, man. If you mark up your fast, then we know that you are the op that stole our sciences and you're using it against us." That's all they did. They took our sciences and then they used them against us. And the main group of people look like you. The big dogs look like you. They use the Mamluks. They middlemen. They ain't the real big dogs. They just they the front people. They the front people. Just like the book I read. I pretty much read. I'm done that book. But the Tartary book, the greatest civilization ever to be erased from history. They talk about that. They talk about the Ashkenazi Jews. They were chosen by the 13 bloodline families, Illuminati families. They were chosen to be the people uh, to pretty much be on Front Street. They were the people that chose to be on Front Street. To see, nature knows that they ain't moving right, so they started to law, leg, head. Huh. Yeah, we they getting exposed. Why? Because it's exposure season. Exposed to Diddy going through his shit. Everybody going to TDJ. You know what I mean? And I didn't talk to old people be ready to swing on me when I used to talk about TDJ. Now when I talk to them, they don't want to talk about it. Now they don't want to talk about it. But yeah, so interestingly, ancient Turkey was believed to be in the Carolina region, both North and South Carolina. Ancient Turkey. But you niggas want to debate somebody. That's why I don't do it, dog. It's too much shit out here, man. If you niggas is so sick, if you are so sick, then it ain't much I can do for you. There are maps. There are maps that it show. Let me finish reading this first. So yeah, interestingly, interestingly, ancient Turkey was believed to be in the Carolina region, both north and south, right? And it says the 1861 state flag of South Carolina and the Confederate flag banner closely resembles the state flag of Turkey. No shit. We know that. Yeah. Star and crescents all over the place, which is also the flag of the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Turks, Moors, even fought for the South during the American Civil War, as the South was predominantly owned by Moors. This is Robot telling you this shit. This is what Robot is telling you. Okay? Bro, what they did was they finessed our history. They rewrote it and put it like we was the bad guys when the whole time we are the real light bringers. We are the real high civilization uh energy bringers. Yeah, everything bringers. Geometry, numerology, astrology. I mean, do I gotta go on with the ology? Do I gotta go on with the ology? Everything comes from Moorish science. Everything. I'm reading right now. I'm in the middle of reading the golden age of the Moors. I'm reading that now. Excuse me. But all through that book, one thing I noticed they keep saying is the Greeks were not able to obtain the information. They were having a hard time picking up like getting receiving the information. They was having a hard time with receiving the information. But every time you look on Google, you search out any word, the first thing it's going to say is gr- uh, the Greek. What everything by the Greek, the Greeks ain't shit. The Greeks ain't never did shit, but was taught by Moors. That's all they did ever did, and couldn't even get it. Some dirty Moors had to help them. But don't trip off of that because everybody got some dirt somewhere. Every nation, every national, every nation got. You always got your people that can't control their lower self. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that can't control their lower self. A lot of people, man. That's exactly what they need. They need a slap in the mouth. That's what they need. A big open hand, back knuckles. A lot of people cannot control their lower self. And whatever uh, that the denomination you want to fall under doesn't mean that you're exempt from that. So yeah, people always want to point fingers. Well, the Moors did this, the Moors did that, the Moors. Okay, whatever, Doug. Everybody done something. Everybody, Hebrews did shit. David did shit. Solomon did. All them dudes did shit. Josephus, all them dudes, man. All them dudes is wild. All of them. All them biblical patriarchs were wild. All of them. Shit ain't even real. One thing real is Jesus. His story. Easter story. Easter story is the only thing that was real about the whole situation. And that is a little, you know what I mean? That's all that is within inside of you, man. You can activate all of that inside of you. You activate the God body within you. So let me finish fussing. Let me do some more. Let's see what Robot say. Because Robot running his mouth right now. So let's say the Ottoman Turks. We're gonna go back here to America is the old world because a lot of stuff keep popping up. So I'm gonna see what he talking about too. But let's see what Robot talking about first. Robot tripping me out. Right. Evidence of the Ottoman Empire presence includes 7 Moroccan place names in the Americas. Man, man, you know what? I can write it down later. There are 7 Moroccan place names in the Americas. Let's see what happened. Let's get these 7 place names. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me share screen real quick. Let me share screen real quick. Hold, let me do something else first. Hold on. Wait a minute. Real quick, y'all. Give me a second. I should have been to this. One second. They been messing with me lately. Mm, So I can find this real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm coming, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to cover my ass real quick. Gotta do this. It would be on your ass like flies on shit. Especially somebody like me, bro. I, I just do it like this. Fair use, man. Fair use, man. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Copyright law. Fair use. Right? I'm making no money off of this, none of that. Fair use, fair use, fair use. And your caboose, fair use. Right? Right. Let me go back. Let me go back to what Robot was talking about. See what Robot talking about. Robot going in. He went in way more than I thought he was. Robot going in. Hold up. Right? Yeah. All right. So let me bring this up a little bit. This all right. Cool. Here we go. All right. All right. And we read that we read about the North Carolina, South Carolina stuff, right? Okay, cool. So it says the Ottoman Turks, Moors, even fought for the South during the American Civil War, as the South was predominantly owned by Moors. It was owned by Moors. Moors ran the South, man. If you really want to know, go holler at my man, Shikamaga. Tell him Massey ill. Go holler at his YouTube channel. He got some real good information to tell you. You hear me? You really want to learn, man, and stop being closed minded. I know we sick people, man. I know we sick. We the only people, like I said, that think we somewhere other than where we are. That's that's retarded. We think we from somewhere else. Where I could trace my people back to the 1500s here. I can. Everybody can. But I didn't do it overnight. Trust me, that shit took some time. That shit took some serious time. That shit ain't just, it took me about 4 or 5 years to find that shit, man. A lot of stuff. I started seeing stuff like dragoons and militias, and y'all don't know about our army, our Moroccan army here, here in El Morocco, here in the Mexican, here, aka Morica, aka America, Tamari, Amaru. I mean, different time periods, they had different names. Y'all know about Algiers is in America also. You pan nuts. I don't even really go there, but I already know y'all start shit. So, yeah, y'all niggas for real. Y'all niggas for real. They be going against knowledge bringers and not even like messy. Uh, Sister Messy. She gonna have a nerve to say that she mad at AP just because he bought a seer on there. What? A seer was bringing knowledge. He was bringing information. Don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it until you try it. I had to go through a bunch of different uh teachings to learn about them. And then I found some ancestral stuff that tied me in being Moorish. And I knew what was going on. I knew what was going on. I got my peoples owning big land, big areas back in the 1500s. So where did slavery thing come from? My peoples own big land, big everything. I'll never bring none of that stuff up. But yeah, I did a couple videos about it. But let's go back to this. So Algiers in America. Algiers in America. Guess y'all bet y'all didn't know that. Right. Algiers, New Orleans, a major port city along the Mississippi River. Algiers. Algiers. We keep telling y'all El Morocco, a Maxim is where you're at. Nut asses. And y'all ain't listening. Here we go. In your face, robot. In your face. Algiers is in America. New Orleans, just like Chicago is the Mecca. Okay. A major port city along the Mississippi River, aka the Nile River, the real Nile. Aiken, here we go, Aiken to the Nile. This robot, y'all, this robot was governed by Washita Moors. French Moors or Cajun Moors, the real French, the first French, not the second French over there. We talking about real Mississippian. This is real shit, right? By the Washita Moors. This is what Robot is saying. I already know all this. I just wanted to see what Robot was gonna say. Here we go. Louisiana, named after King Louis of France and Queen Anne of the Washita Moors, played a significant role in this connection. All right. Remarkably, the counterpart, Algiers in North Africa, was also a major port city. That little teeny ass city, man. That shit, little ass shit ain't nothing. Stop playing, man. We talking about the real Algiers here over in America. The design similarities between Algiers and New Orleans and Algiers in North Africa suggest international connection. Yes. All right. So America as the old world. America often considered the new world is actually the old world due to its orientation, the East. So the Great Orient is America because we are the orators. We put our orientation, serious orientation. Even though for a minute we stopped writing stuff down because you know what I mean it was too many hijackers. Everybody wanted to be us. Everybody wanted to be us. Just like now, ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing changed. They the same people that's trying to be you now. All right. The Ottoman Empire was an offshoot of the Washita, aka Washington. Okay. Empress Verdi's daughters were named Washington. So Washita Moor Empire and France, a blood ally of the Ottomans, supported the Moors during the holy wars of the Crusades. Right? Oh, because the Ottomans historically, colloquially known as the Turkish Empire. I'll be sure. Yeah. Real quick. One of the maps has the Ottoman tribe nation um, actually written on the map. It's not the one. But see, they try to finesse, man. Hey, once in a while, they'll say something about Spain, right? You know what? What is it? What is it? What is it? All right, this is good. Let's go out of this. And let's go. Oh. Let me show you some of these jewels real quick. I love using our own scholars' information. I don't really like to use uh, other other nationalities' work. If I'm really gonna do some digging on something, some light digging, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at what we put out. Okay, now Muskogee Creek Nation, right? You know, y'all know all about corn flock. So it says the Ottoman Empire in the Americas, right? Right? All right. What is it saying? Confederate flag banner, second national flag of the Confederate States of America, named the stainless banner. Used national flag proportion 1-2 adopted May 1st, 1863. Confederate flag banner, right? Alabama flag click. Is to shop now due to overwhelming amount of orders. Okay, selling the flag. Confederate flag. This you see this? Confederate flag banner of the Moors. This is the Confederate flag banner of the Southern Ishmaelites. This flag is Islamic because it has the Islamic crescent, Moor, and star on it. This flag is almost identical to the state flag of Turkey, Turkey Town, Turkey Town, Shasta, Chickamauga, Tallahassee Hill, down there, Turkey Town. Yeah, let's give him some more. Give him some more. I ain't gonna hit all up, but I'm gonna hit some good points. All right, this is the South Carolina flag in 1861. This is the Ottoman Empire flag in 1844. Huh, yeah. Comparison between flags of South Carolina and flags of the Ottoman Empire. Comparison between the 1861 state flag of South Carolina and the 1844 flag of the Ottoman Empire. As you can see, both flags are Islamic and are almost identical to each other. Yes, South Carolina was part of the Ottoman Empire since the South Carolina was once ancient Turkey. Y'all got the game super fucked up. And y'all ain't catching all this other stuff because y'all know about Tunisia or Tunis. Man, do I gotta go on this too? All right, I'm gonna go on this too. The state flag of Tunisia with its cherry red background and with the red crescent, moon, and star on the flag. This red five-pointed star of Venus, Mary, love, is in the center of the red crescent moon. So it's the same symbolism as described above. The five-pointed star is Mayan, and the red flag is a symbol of the Moors and Israel, the five and the six. Oh man, wake up. Tripping. Funny though. This shit, y'all have no idea. So let's run this. I ain't gonna go on. I can beat your head in with them, but let's talk about this real quick. I think I just read this. Yeah, I did. We're gonna read it again just to beat it in your head. The Ottoman Empire in the Americas is a necessary post to establish the Moroccan presence in America since the Ottoman Empire ruled Morocco. In fact, the Ottoman Empire was one of the mightiest and longest lasting dynasties in world history. This Islamic run superpower ruled large areas in the Middle East, Eastern Europe, and North Africa for more than 600 years. That book, Dakota Time Walker, talking about how we went to Africa and smacked them all around and rolled out and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we was doing that shit all over the world. We used to police the world, the Ottoman Empire, the Moroccan military. Yeah, some of that stuff I already read. I read this too. Ottoman Empire was in the Americas since Algiers is New Orleans. Y'all read that? Y'all heard that already. Let's read this. All right. We also have a Baghdad, Louisiana, Baghdad, Georgia, Baghdad, Florida, Baghdad, Kentucky, and etc. We have a total of 8 Baghdad place names in the Americas, which suggests that Greater Baghdad, Iraq, was in the Americas. Baghdad is the capital of Iraq and the second largest city in the Arab world, next to Cairo. Baghdad was also ruled by the Ottoman Empire. So all these Baghdad place names in the Americas suggest that the Ottoman Empire was in America. They just hiding it from you. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. Let's go some more. Well, since I mentioned Cairo, we have Cairo, Georgia, and a Cairo, Illinois. Cairo is the capital of the city of Egypt and is the largest Arab city in the world. Cairo was also ruled by the Ottoman Empire. Georgia is very interesting since we have a Jordan, Israel, Georgia, Egypt, Georgia, Lebanon, Georgia, Somerset, Sumer, Georgia, Jerusalem, Georgia, and Damascus. Georgia, Damascus is near Baghdad, according to the map from the Middle East. We know that the Middle East is new. That ain't even a real name, Middle East. And it is the capital of Syria, which is another Arab republic that was ruled by the Ottoman Empire, which was you, Moors in America, you, you. But they don't want you to know. Thanks to Prophet Noble Drew Ali, we know Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. North America with 29 Lebanon place names and 13 Damascus place names, which suggests that the greater Lebanon, Iraq, and Damascus, Syria was in America. In fact, with many Middle Eastern place names, the Americas was also the greater Middle East and or the greater Saudi Arabia. This makes sense to me since the Americas was the Orient, the East. Yeah. Man, man, man. I know this stuff though, but I'm just letting y'all see it. We also have a Tunis, as in Tennessee. Since Tennessee derives its name from the Cherokee village, which the real name for Cherokee is Tusalagi. Tusalagi is the real name for Cherokee. Tanis, Tanasi, Cherokee, Romanized, Tennessee, also spelled Tennessee, 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 and other such variations, was a historic overhill settlement site in present-day Monroe County, Tennessee, in southeastern United States. The village became the namesake for the state of Tennessee. It was abandoned by the Cherokee in the night. Man, Cherokee, what? Go ahead, man. Society. Cherokee is a federal recognized nation. Tribe, sorry, tribe. Anything federally recognized is BS. So it's Tasalagi, not Cherokee. Chickamauga. Yeah. For a rising Moors. Yeah. Rising town whose chief, that's like sheriff, chief, sheriff is actually Sharif was more powerful, right? So this comes from our Arthur. Big up to old world America. Shout to old world America. Shout, shout, shout. I try to go to, uh, you know, I trust our information before I trust anybody else, information. I trust us. I use our authors before I jump out there and mess with one of them Mamelukes or something. You know what I mean? I don't know, but yeah, man. I'd rather deal with my own people first. So yeah, we know that the vowels are interchangeable with ancient languages. All of them are, not just ancient languages. I mean, especially English. English is a magical language. Type it in your Google search. See how much shit come up. English, real slick, real slick. You can put spells on people, all kind of wild, just by saying different words, like black, like Negro, like colored, like African American, straw man. You're dead. You don't mean shit to the Constitution. Nationality first. Then we can talk about everything else after that. So we know that the vowels are interchangeable with ancient languages and can be flipped. I just said that. Therefore, Tanis can be Tunis, Arabic. Understand, Arabic is one of our ancient tongues. Arabic, Algonquin, and Latin. Yes. Check out my brother, my master teacher, Asir Ducatius. Every time he go in, his titles to his videos are always in what? Latin. Shouts to you, bro. Get the A dot. You already know, my brother. It's the capital and the largest city of Tunisia on the northern African coast. And you gotta watch this word African because that's also a new word. And sometimes it's code word for America. They just don't like to say it because what they want to do is keep you lost. They want to keep you banging for another area instead of banging for where you're at, where everything is. Everything is here. Moab is even in Utah. Uh, Why was Moses always so-called Moses? Why was he always in Moab? Every time I turned around, he was in Moab across from Pisgah and blah, blah, blah. That's all in Utah. Every time I turn around, man, Moses in Moab. They think he passed in Moab. He had the rat with a he had a rat. He spoke to Allah supposedly um in Moab. All this shit happened in Moab. But Moab is supposed to be, the op and all. And that's they playing mental social engineering mind games with you, right? They trying to get you to think that the Canaanites was all involved in all this fool. No, no. We were the high frequency people that brought you civilization, high frequency shit. We were the ones that brought you soap and water, yeah, and everything else. All right. The greater metropolitan area of Tunis, often referred to as Grand Tunis, Grand Tunis, has about 2,700,000 inhabitants as of 2020. It is the third largest city in the Maghreb. You hear me? In the Maghreb. In the Maghreb. In the Maghreb Al Aqsa, aka El Morocco, a maximum largest city in the Maghreb region after Casablanca and Algiers. Algiers, we just read that it was in America. Robot said that. And in the 17th largest in the Arab world, Tunis was also ruled by the Ottoman Empire. You at one point in time. So the evidence is becoming overwhelming at this point. Yeah. Who can deny that the Ottoman Empire was not in America after reading this? And we are not even done yet. Yo said he's not even done yet. He's still right going. Guess what? I'm gonna read with him. All this stuff I know, I'm just pumping this to y'all, this high frequency information to y'all, hoping that y'all get it. Tunisia, a once wealthy port city, is famous for having been one of the sites of the ancient Phoenician civilization, and was a premier destination for travelers heading to Carthage, Carthage, Tennessee, North America, with 15 Carthage place names, which suggests that Grand Tunis and Grand Phoenicia were in America. Yes, the Phoenicians are from the Americas, man. This whole video. And you wanted to see it, you go check it out yourself. Come on, man. Let's get this. Carthage, Phoenician, Wat Hadassah, New City, Latin Carthago, was the capital city of the ancient Carthaginian civilization on the eastern side of the Lake of Tunis in what is now Tunisia. Carthage was one of the most important trade hubs of the ancient Mediterranean and one of the most affluent cities of the classical world. Carthage developed from a Canaanite Phoenician colony into the capital of Punic Empire, which dominated large parts of Southwest Mediterranean during the first millennium BC. The legendary Queen Elisa, Melissa, Queen B, or Dido, Diana, Dinah, or Donna, Queen B, is regarded as the founder of the city. Okay? Were the Turks the Arabs of the old world order, blackamoors? Yes, they were. Crack some more heads open. Mhm. This is the type of shit, yo, they don't want you to know, bro. Hear me. They don't want you to know this. This is what they don't want you to know. New Orleans, Louisiana, is called the Crescent City. And I wonder why. Maybe because we have an Algiers there and Baghdad is there. Plus, the Mississippi, the Nile River flows through New Orleans. New Orleans even had its own World's Fair called the World Cotton Centennial. Just to be safe. I don't want no shit. Be safe. Fair use, man. Fair use. 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 I don't want no troubles. I don't make no money off of this stuff. My page is for educational purposes only. Fair use. Please share this. Please hit the like button. Please share this. Please hit the like button, man. Please. And subscribe to the channel, man. Because all I do is give truth. I don't got time for no false nothing. Me and my brothers, we have really done the work. This ain't no game. You gotta know where you going. First of all, you gotta know where you at. You gotta know what's going on first. All right, where was I at? Plus the Mississippi now. All right. Okay. We know all about the World's Fairs and all that. Held in New Orleans, Louisiana, United States, that the Moors put all together because we were the ones that had the high civilization, the lights, and the we was on the ley lines and blah 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 blah. Everything come from the Moors. Everything come from you. You just don't know it. United States in 1884. It was amazing too. I am going to do a post on it soon. See all this division, that's what they want. Because, man, can you imagine that if the five and the six now, the Hebrews and the Moors, if we really knew how we used to carry it with conquistadors and we really came together, bro, they would not be able to stop us. They know that. That's why they created all of these divide situations so that we are never men together and to be, you know, a strong military force. This is all about having a strong military force, having a strong militia. So if shit go down, we can bang as long as we offered each other about you looked at me wrong or where my drug money at and all this shit and bragging rights, my gang bigger than yours, my gang badder than yours, bro. Anybody that get a bag put on their head is subject to getting hit. Can't nobody avoid that bag unless you hide in a house in another country for the rest of your life. Simple as that, man. Keep it real. You know, everybody can get got. And everybody, every neighborhood has done what your neighborhood is doing now. Ain't nobody the hardest. Ain't nobody that's bullshit. They put that shit in y'all heads with this goofy ass rap music and everybody wanna be the man. But do anybody own any land? No. But I bet you own a chain. I'll wait. I just hope y'all wake up, man. Before we be really in a full-fledged war, and it's just too late. You niggas was goofing off the whole time, worrying about skinny jeans and tennis shoes and fingernail polish and long, pretty hair and all this purple shit. Come on, man. Plus, we know what the world's paying and everything. It was amazing too. I am going to do a post on it. Moorish buildings everywhere with red flags on them. Yeah, and with red roofs. See, see, the Moors used to be the five. New Orleans had a great fire that destroyed over 200 blocks. No shit. They want to burn all your shit up. They either going to burn it up or they're going to cover it up with water and make it a resort so they can ride their paddle boats and shit and charge you an arm and a leg for Airbnb that is your land anyway. Is your land anyway. That Lake Lanier shit. Did y'all see the video I did about Lake Lanier? Yeah, yeah. Now you know why all those deaths was going on. Because all of the people that died as a result of that dam being built or that lake being built. Yeah, they covered up some Moors with that. They covered up, yeah, that's what they did. And then they came back to kick him in the ass, and all of them drowning, and all of them, yeah, all of them, yeah. You know, called karma, Doug. America is going through all the shit they're going through right now because really dirty Moors, man. They was the ones that they the ones that put all this shit together with some Jesuits and some Freemasons. Yeah. Okay, Moorish buildings everywhere. Where we read that already. Too about these great fires. See, they kept creating these great fires so they could get rid of our evidence. The whole thing is to get rid of the Moorish Empire, get rid of the presence of them being here as a high civilization. That's the biggest secret of the world. Don't let them people know who they really are. Because when they start knowing who they are, they're gonna start talking like it. They're gonna start walking like it. They're gonna start being it. They already know they can't no human being in the world mess with these negs, aka Negroes in America. Can't nobody touch us doing shit. Everybody knows this all over the world. Crazy. So these great fires were a common theme after these world fairs were staged all over the world. You know what I mean? It's them with the fires and well, we gotta get rid of this shit. We gotta get rid of this shit, man. We don't want nobody to know. We gotta burn everything up. We gotta burn everything up. Everything overboard. We gotta cover everything overboard, the dams, all that shit. And after that, we gonna have paddle boats and horseshoes and all really ain't funny because really we just come through there for real and period. Period. Until we do that, they gonna keep on doing what they do. And we always want to march, stand around, don't want to do nothing. Just smack somebody, Doug. Bang somebody in the mouth. Yeah. Pistol whip somebody. Do something. Shit. Moorish, but we don't. But you see how them boys got carried at the Capitol? We'll bang on each other, but we won't bang on the real op. The real op. We'll bang on the real op, Doug. You want to bang on your own. It's called genocide. You're killing your own people for nothing. Bragging rights. Me and my man's got this. Me and my man's got that. Me and my man's got chains. Me and my man's got. So what? So what? When we was coming up, boy, you had to change your style. You couldn't be the same as the group as the guy that came up before you. You had to be different. Crazy, yo. They are literally creating genocide amongst our own people through music and the fashion industry and uh all this fake ass hair, these bags of dirty ass hair and sewage hair that they got off of dead bodies. They said rituals all over top of the head, and then they put the shit in the bag and they get it and sell it to you for $1,000. Retarded. When everybody in the world want hair like you, everybody want hair like you. Moors in America, everybody want hair like you, but you want to look like everybody else, covering up your crown chakra with some goofy shit. That's why y'all going crazy. All on IG, ass popping. Dude, that shit getting phony. Niggas don't care about this shit no more. Are you loyal? Can I trust you? Are you a businesswoman? Are you going to take care of my babies? Are you going to have any babies? Are you going to be a good mother and a good role model for them? No, you ain't going to be a good role model. You want IG popping your ass every day. You know, one day that child gonna grow up and that child gonna see all that shit mommy popping ass on IG. So sick of saying that shit, man. Make us look bad. All the other nationalities look at us like we weirdos. Like they got all this, they got all that, they got all this illustrious history, and they not picking up on none of this shit, man. We not picking on nothing. We not picking up on nothing. Ridiculous, yo. But these rape fires were a common theme after these world fairs were staged all over the world and over with, only to destroy the fabulous Moorish Tartarian building and tech that did not fit in with the false narrative of the Americas being a new and uncivilized world. Bullshit. So man, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it short. Now I'm getting a little tired. 2 hours and 15 minutes. I think that's pretty cool. But do some homework, man. Start reading more. Put the phone down. Put the tablet down. Do some exercising, man. Do some meditating. Go out there and get in that sun, man. You got kids, make their asses get out of the house. One thing I've been noticing about this new generation, they they don't want to go outside and play. Man, when I was a teenager, bro, we was outside playing football, playing baseball, doing all kinds of making up games. Now kids don't even want to go outside. All they want to do is build a video game and stare at their phone all day long. Crazy. Come on, parents, we gotta get out. We gotta get our seeds in order. We gotta get our seeds in order. So this parents the more, man. Islam, Salaam Alaikum, Shabbat Shalom. Man, I'm gonna say peace, man. Keep your head on the swivel. Watch these immigrants. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? I hope you hear me. So I'm out of here, man. Peace.